Hey, it's Barb here again, your friend, and there's no time like the present. Yes? I've had this ongoing thought that I want to share, and it is, why do we not see what actually is right in front of us? Why do we not see the trueness, the realness, the authentic optic of what's being shown to us? And why do we attach stories to it? Why do we attach stories to things? I think that makes us crazy. I think that makes me, I don't know. I come from a place of having been modeled and learning to be defensive about everything, because everything is a mental attack, a physical attack, an emotional attack. And for people like me, maybe who don't have that really strong core belief of being enough, being lovable, being deserving, any of those particular things, I often think that I don't have to anymore, but I had to fight back, and I had to grab hold of all of these things that didn't serve me. I can think of relationships that didn't serve me that I held on to and crashed and burned and cried about and held in high regard, and understanding that, oh my gosh, this person is just so great, and they're not choosing me, and all of these things. And I get to this place today and I'm like, thank actual fuck that they didn't choose me. Because seriously, they weren't for me. Reason, season, or a lifetime truly don't need to be in my existence. Thank you for choosing to be there to teach me a lesson. Thank you for being there to help me understand myself. Thank you for being there for all these other extra reasons. And then I even want to talk about jobs. So having done a connections workshop for, I think I did it for 7 years. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about the environment that I put myself in. Yes, I choose my environments. About the people I choose to surround myself with, and the jobs that I choose. And that piece about me telling you about, we grab onto those things that we think are really good for us, and those things that really matter, we think we attach the story to something that's so totally in front of us that it isn't the real deal. I've attached this potential, capable sales pitch to it, to a job, to a home, to a relationship, to a friendship. I've placed all of these things, these expectations on these things, and they didn't work out. I'll tell you what's worked out. When I did these workshops for these 8 years, I learned where I hold my power. I learned, not always, I'm still a work in progress. I'm still a human being having this beautiful spiritual existence experience. I just feel like I started to heal my life at that point. I started to let down the walls. I started to create maybe new ones, but in protection, but understanding that I actually have total control of my life, that I actually am the creator of my life. And even though a lot of people say, well, I actually don't have control. I actually don't think I can. I need to know. I need to have a certainty about life, but life isn't certain, is it? The only thing that's certain is me putting one foot in front of the other. The only thing that's certain is how I perceive things and how I see things and what's important to me. I think that I definitely, and maybe you too, have achieved this different awareness, this different knowing, this different understanding of who you are. And maybe you've changed, and maybe you haven't. And maybe we're hanging on by a thread. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're hanging on by 2 threads. But ultimately, when does it come down to us deciding that what we see in front of us, we can take it or leave it? We don't have to have it. When do we choose ourselves in situations? When do we know when enough is enough? When do we know when the line has been crossed? When do we know that this no longer works for me? And do we action it? Do we follow up with it? Do we settle? Do we continue on the same path with it? Like, what are we actually doing with it? I'm super blessed because I've had some very meaningful jobs, meaningful relationships, season, reason, or a lifetime. And what's been great is this exploration and this discovery. And I really learned what I don't like about myself, but what I really do love about myself. And it has taken me, I'll be 54 this year. I'd say it's probably taken me most of my adult life to decide what's good for me. And I've said no to a few things. And I've said hell no to some other things, or hell yes. I mean, I've gone through these journeys of transition of, this is the year of yes. I'm going to try everything just to say that I did and try it and see. And if it fits and it's great, and if it sticks and it's good, then I'll do it. That was awesome. It was an amazing year, actually. And to feel that I had power to decide those things. Fast forward to 2025, which we are in today. Can you absolutely believe that? I can't. There are lessons in the making. There are messages in the wind, so to speak. Things that are revisiting me. It's almost like I'm being tested. Are you sure this isn't good for you? Are you sure you shouldn't be doing this? Are you sure that you made the right choice the first time? Are you sure you shouldn't continue? It's interesting to me. And sometimes the first answer isn't yes. Sometimes the first answer is I don't actually know. And then we have self-doubt, and then we create all of these different stories. Well, it's just doing this, and this is happening here, the back door, I'm leaving it open because I don't want to commit to my yes, that's the right answer. Why is that? For me, I go to, what if it could be better this time? What if this particular pathway is the way I should go? I need to ponder that. Why is my immediate answer not yes, it's not good for me, and yes, the answer is still no? Still, lessons to learn, right? When I learn a lesson, and I've learned a few, I've come to really learn that the only really thing that I can trust is myself and how I respond and how I show up. Because if I am not completely authentic and true in what I deliver, in what I stand up for, or what I show up for or in, what's the point? What am I doing here? I've got all these masks on and I'm trying to be something that someone else wants and all of these different things. That doesn't feel natural to me. That feels like I'm putting on different socks all the time for someone else. I don't want to feel like someone else. I want to feel like Barb. So today, just a girl in her thoughts, do you see, just see what it is that's in front of you without stories, without pictures, without anything? Can you just see what's in front of you? And what do you think about that? Till next time.